Overwatch 2 just released another hotfix patch for Stadium, including a nerf to Reaper and a buff to Ana. Let's have a look. The weekly tradition seems to continue, as Overwatch just dropped another hotfix update, with some changes for Overwatch Stadium. Not as many as in the previous ones. Let's run over all the changes. First off, there is a general change. Every Stadium player knows about bounties. They are placed upon players as they contribute to killing enemy players. And it will start showing up at the top as soon as they hit 750 cash. But the thing is, there's always a bounty on any player at any time. It just isn't always as high. Now, if you kill that player, a part of that bounty is coming your way, depending on how much you helped out. It is basically a catch-up mechanic for any team that is falling behind. And that is on top of the bonus that they already have. And it is intended to help with the snowballing that can happen in Stadium. But it looks like the Overwatch team thinks that that bounty is not strong enough just yet. See, before this hotfix, the bounty was capped at 2,000. That is the max that anybody could be worth, so to speak. While now, that is actually 3,000, which is a huge jump up. That might help. Now, when we're talking about cash, Zarya and Cassidy both saw their income through dealing damage and healing drop by 12.5%, a substantial drop. And in this way, the team is hoping to slow down the rate at which they can build up their weapon power, because both of them are way too strong right now. And that is mainly due to that weapon power that they can stack up pretty quickly. So that should stop them, at least a little bit. Alright, let's dive into the more hero-specific changes. Reaper. Revolving Ruin. Reduce the attack speed per stack to 4%, down from 5%, and increase the maximum stacks up to 10, which is up from 8. Wraith Renewal. Fix an issue where Wraith Renewal healing was always being doubled, regardless of what your life currently was. And Spirited to Slay. Fix an issue that caused Reaper's cooldowns to be reset without getting an elimination. Reaper has the highest win rate of all the DPS characters. At least that was the case last week when they shared all that data in the director's stake. But I don't think that has shifted or changed. I think he is still on top. But it turns out that some of his power actually came from bugs that were in the game. I mean, your cooldowns randomly resetting and getting double healing, yeah, that is going to help you. The game is up, Reaper players. Ana. Home Remedy. Increase the overhealth gain to 200%, up from 100%. Dreamy. Decrease the heal to 80%, down from 100. Decrease the duration to 4 seconds, down from 8. Venomous. Increase the damage to 50, up from 30. Quickscope. Increase the weapon power to plus 10%, up from 5%. And IV Drip. Increase the overhealth to 150, up from 100. That is a huge list of changes, and most of them are buffs. I mean, the only exception is Dreamy, but Dreamy was kind of a weird thing. It was quite powerful, so I get it. But all of those buffs were actually needed. Ana was falling behind in Stadium. No matter how much I love playing her, it wasn't worth it. And I think these changes are definitely going to help make her more useful in Stadium again. Fingers crossed. In any case, those were all of the changes. Like I said, it is a rather short list, but some impactful stuff. Now, next Tuesday, the mid-season update is going to drop, and I suspect that that list is going to be much longer, both for Stadium and for the rest of the game. And I'll be right here to tell you all about it. Well, not right here, per se. You'll see. Just subscribe. Now tell me, what do you think about these changes? Let me know in the comments. For now, however, that was it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It always helps me out. I also want to thank my patrons and YouTube members. You too can become a member over on patreon.com/theomnicpost and right here on YouTube to unlock exclusive rewards. If you have a few minutes left, maybe check out one of my other videos. But above all, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye bye.